Most people drive past Arvada and Westminster every day with absolutely no idea they're passing by one of the most secretive Cold War sites in American history. Because sitting right outside of Denver was once a nuclear weapons factory. Not a museum, not a movie set, actual bomb components. Welcome to Rocky Flats. Back in the early 1950s, the federal government built the Rocky Flats plant to manufacture plutonium triggers for nuclear weapons. These were the core components used in America's nuclear arsenal during the Cold War, and they picked this location for a reason. It was close enough to Denver for workers and transportation, but far enough from downtown to keep things quiet, or at least quieter than a nuclear facility could ever be. And at its peak, thousands of employees worked here. Everything was classified, security was intense, and most Coloradans had no idea what was actually happening behind those fences. Now here's where things get a little uncomfortable. Over the decades, multiple accidents occurred. Fires involving plutonium, contamination concerns, waste storage issues, and eventually, the site became one of the most heavily investigated environmental cleanup projects in U.S. history. In 1989, the FBI and EPA raided the facility. Yes, raided it. That alone should tell you how serious this got. Production stopped, lawsuits followed, cleanup began, and it took billions of dollars and years of work to stabilize the land. Now, before I tell you what the site is today, save this video because most people still don't realize this story ever happened in Colorado. Here's the wild part. Today, Rocky Flats is no longer an active nuclear facility. It is now a wildlife refuge. Yes, the same land that once handled nuclear weapons is now home to prairie dogs, deer, birds, and hiking trails nearby. Probably the most dramatic career change in Colorado real estate history. Now, certain areas remain restricted, others were cleaned to federal safety standards, and debate still exists on the long-term environmental impact. Some locals trust the cleanup, while others remain skeptical, and that conversation hasn't stopped. But one thing is undeniable. Colorado played a massive role in Cold War history, and most people never learned about it in school. So next time you're driving through Northwest Denver metro area, remember this. You're not just passing suburbs and open space. You're passing one of the most secretive chapters in Colorado's past. From cabins to castles, I'm your local guide to the real Colorado.